What's up, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Who do we got in here? Who do we got in here? We've got Twilight Nights, Gilberto, James, Mr. JW, Retro Puffer, Dave, Searcher for Tone, Marlon, BT Cheppy, lost my place, RV Ancient West, got your Fesley tuned to drop D. Okay, cool. I was not tuned to drop D anymore. I'm back to regular E. Cucumber, Johnny Blaze, John Ramsey, Jamie, Robert Parker, and Joe. What's up, Joe? John, what kind of amp am I playing through? I am playing plugged into my audio interface into my computer, and I'm using the software on my computer. It is Line 6 Pod Farm. I had to think about it for a second. I've answered this question a million times. Line 6 Pod Farm on my computer. That's what I'm using. RJ's Cave and Highway to Hell. And no, guys, I didn't mean to make that sound like, RJ's cave is on the highway to hell. He's not. He's in New York, but that's not the highway to hell. Just to be clear, I said those so close together, it just didn't sound quite right. Jerry White and Dime Bag Coins. What's up? What's going on with everybody? I should get a scroll for the button. What does that mean? A scroll for the button. Not sure what that means, Brian. I should get a scroll for the button. Anyway, what did you guys think about my ERT video on Monday? Telling everyone your setup. Oh, okay. Cool shirt. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. MTV Music Television. So I'll just give you guys the backstory on this T-shirt. Not that anybody cares, but I have to talk about something. So obviously it's a cheeseburger. My favorite food is literally a cheeseburger. And when I was a teenager, I loved MTV, just like I think most teenagers did in the mid 80s before they stopped playing videos. Anyway, I had to go to Kohl's. I got the shirt at Kohl's. I had to go to Kohl's on the weekend to get a shirt for my daughter. She needed a specific shirt for school. And I was like, I have a Kohl's card. So if you have a Kohl's card, they're always sending you coupons, like emails with 20% off, 30% off, whatever. And I'm like, okay, got to go to Kohl's to get her this shirt. And I never pay attention to the emails because they send them every single day. It's just like delete, delete, delete. So I went and looked in my trash in my email on my phone. And sure enough, oh yeah, Kohl's 30% off coupon. But guess what else was in there? A $20 gift certificate, whatever, because I've had my Kohl's card for 20 years. So they gave me a $20 gift certificate or $20 credit, whatever. So we go to Kohl's, get the shirt for Emma that she needed. It was like around $12 or $13. I found this in the clearance section for $6. And altogether, it was like $18 and something cents. So both shirts for free. Thank you, Kohl's. There you go. That's the story of the MTV cheeseburger shirt. More than you ever wanted to know about a t-shirt. Dana Smith, your Jedi mind tricks do not work on me. Sorry, not working. Nope. I am immune to the Jedi mind tricks trying to get me to give him some of his guitars. Hey, Guitar Bob, how's it going, dude? All right, we got 6-string Stanger Dave. Oh, you had to drop off Metal Dude at Taco Bell. I hope you gave him a couple of bucks at least when you dropped him off, because he doesn't have any money to buy anything. It's interesting that he's there. You know what's interesting? Speaking of Metal Dude is going to be in my video tomorrow. So he was here just a few days ago on the weekend when I recorded the video that's going up tomorrow. And somehow, within the past few days, he got all the way out to where 6-string Stanger is, like several states away. He must have hitchhiked on some big rigs or something. I don't know. But yeah, guys, Brian's Gate, Fisticuffer. Hello, hello. What was I going to say? The video tomorrow. People have asked before questions like this. When are you going to have Ricks and Metal Dude in the same video? And people have also commented saying something like, are Ricks and Metal Dude the same person? They've never been seen in the same room at the same time. Well, I'm about to dispel that rumor tomorrow, because in my video tomorrow, you will see not only Metal Dude, but also Ricks together in the same video. So be sure to tune in tomorrow morning for that, guys. You'll see it. Robert, you got the guitar picks. Okay, cool. Very cool. Good to know. Good to know. Yes, Retro Puffer. It is like mixing matter and antimatter. Who knows what's going to happen in that video tomorrow, right? Will it be explosive? It might be. You're going to have to tune in tomorrow to see, what happened. I'm not going to give you any clues. Nigel, Mr. JW, I haven't seen Nigel for a while. I have a feeling Nigel just like kind of wandered off and got lost, and who knows where he is now. But probably at some point he'll find his way back here. I don't know. Nigel is a little on the confused side. Fretboard Diaries, what's up? Hello, hello. Anyway, guys, yeah, the Ert guitar. So you know what's funny? I don't know if it's funny, but I recorded the video for this guitar on Sunday. This past weekend. Just recorded it on Sunday, uploaded the next day, Monday, right? So it was only a few days ago. And what you saw me playing the guitar, you saw me playing the guitar in the video, that was recorded on Sunday. And what's interesting is when I played the guitar right now at the beginning of the live stream, I liked it better today than I did on Sunday. It seemed easier to play. I don't know. Was that like, am I warmed up more today? I've said this before, like you have good guitar days and you have bad guitar days. Not that Sunday was a bad guitar day, but today is a better guitar day than Sunday was. So neither one of them were bad, but I just feel like I'm playing better today. So because I'm playing better, maybe my fingers are a little more loosened up. I don't know. So it just feels like a little bit better guitar today. Not that it was bad before, but just better than it felt on Sunday. So, and I think that just has to do with me, not the guitar. The guitar hasn't changed. I'm just playing a little bit better today than I was on Sunday. Interesting how that happens, right? I think we all go through that. You have days when you grab your guitar and you go to play something and you're like, oh, what's wrong with my fingers today? How come I'm not? And then you play the next day or a couple days later and you're like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so 16 string. Metal Dude says he taught me everything he knows, huh? Well, I don't know about that. Brian, you have the same guitar, huh? Okay, very cool. Brian, which color do you have? Do you have the blue one, the black one, or the one they call the tea, honey tea, or something like that? I actually like that honey tea color the best. But when they ask me, like, hey, you want to do a review of this? They only gave me two choices, blue or black. They didn't give me the option of like the brownish one. Otherwise, I would have picked that one, I think. But the blue is cool too. Mr. JW, arthritis pain days, and yeah, I always think like, is that going to happen to me at some point? Especially with all the fast playing and stuff, we'll see. Hello, Rod. It's okay. You made it. That's the important thing. Better late than never, right? Brian, you got the blue one too. Okay, cool. And you know what? Here's another kind of like annoying thing. A little annoying for me. When I recorded the video on Sunday, and I'm checking the links. I'm checking on Amazon. They've only got one guitar available in that tea color, right? There's literally it says one available. That was it at the $284 price. And then there was also the official ERT website. And I put both the links in the video. And as of Sunday, on the website, the price for this guitar was $419, right? Then I checked the website yesterday. Yeah, I checked it yesterday. And I see this guitar is on sale for $209, even cheaper than Amazon. And I'm like, why couldn't they have done that on Sunday? And then I could have said in the video, hey, it's $209 on the website instead of saying $419. I mean, that's the normal price, but it's on sale for $209, like more than half off. That's a big difference, right? So yeah, I wish I would have known that. I could have said it's gonna be on sale for $209, but anyway, so if any of you guys were sitting there going, yeah, that's pretty cool, I might buy one, but not for $419, $209 on their ERT website. And I think they had all the colors, all three colors. I'm gonna put it back down. And by the way, it's very lightweight. I didn't weigh it. I forgot to weigh it and say how many pounds it weighs. But you know what? What the heck? I'll just weigh it right now. Why not? Why not? Some of you guys might be curious. It feels very lightweight, like way lighter than like a regular Les Paul. Let's see if I can weigh it. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing, guys. Weighing this bad boy. Less than 7 pounds. 6.8 pounds. 6.8 pounds. I knew it wasn't very heavy. I could tell just by picking it up and holding it. Now that's what I like in a guitar. I like a lightweight guitar. And the body's very small, so I like the dinkies there, so they're more, not a lot of like big and bulky stuff going on. Oh, Brian, you wish they had a glossy finish instead of the. Yeah, you can kind of feel the paint, like the bumpiness. I mean, it's not major, but you can feel it because it has like that satin finish or the matte finish. And the neck is comfortable. Yeah, the neck's pretty comfortable. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael, what's up? So, guys, in honor of the blue single cut for the classic clip of the day, hey, Fletcher Floyd, I'm going to play the jam that I recorded when I did the other guitar. Remember the pink, the dinky? The one that I really liked a lot? Since that's the only other that I've done. So in honor of doing the this week, I will play the pink jam. Here we go, guys. Hello, guys. Hello. I'm back. So, glad to see some of you guys enjoyed that tune. Dime Bag Coins. Did I program the moves into a system where Yeah, I edit all that. I edit it all by hand, I guess you could say. Different angles, and then I've got like a full track from this angle and a full track from that angle, and then I'm just clipping and editing and making it switch in time with the song, like in time with like changing the sections and stuff. So it's kind of a lot of work, but I've got it down pat pretty well now. I can do it pretty efficiently. Doesn't take me nearly as long as it used to. So anyway, I'm glad you appreciated the camera work. I will look forward to accepting my Academy Award at the next ceremony. Thank you. Hello, Steve. What's up? All right, Dimebag, I'm gonna pull back the curtain here. You want to know what's going on? It's one camera. Okay, it's one camera. I play the whole thing from one angle. Then I move the camera and I play the whole thing from another angle. And then I move the camera like a third time, sometimes 4 times. I usually try to get like 3 different angles, and I literally play the whole thing from 3 or 4 different angles. And then I go in and chop it together from all the different angles. So there you go. If I had like 3 different cameras, that would make it a lot easier, but these cameras are not cheap, so that's how it's done. That's how a lot of YouTubers do it, actually, believe it or not. So guys, how about, I feel bad Marlon's not in here. Marlon is usually the one. Are you in here, Marlon? Marlon is usually the one asking me like, you got any ridiculous offers of the week? Because I have one. Was he in here earlier? I don't remember if I saw Marlon. Hello, Marlon. Are you in there? I thought I saw him. Maybe not. Maybe not this time. I'm going back and looking, guys. Oh, he was in there earlier. Are you still there, Marlon? Well, whether he's here or not, I'm going to do the ridiculous offer. Oh, he is there. All right, Marlon. This is for you, buddy, because you're the one always asking me about the ridiculous offers. Here we go with the intro.
The Bald Shredder presents Ridiculous Offers of the Week.
Okay, so now the title of the email, guys, it's right in the title. It says karaoke in parentheses YouTube video brand promotion cooperation. Hi, my friend. I've seen some of your awesome videos. Well, at least this time they didn't say like, we're big fans and we watch all your videos. We have developed a new product that we hope you will be interested in. We'd love to send you samples of our products for you to try and share with your audience. Here are some details, and then they have a link to the Amazon listing. If you're interested, please feel free to email me and I will let you know the details of our cooperation. I hope to receive your letter soon. Please feel free to contact me anytime. So I looked at it, and don't worry, guys, I was very careful to look at the link, and that it was an actual Amazon link. It's a karaoke machine. It's a like, and it's got lights on it. I mean, it looks really cool. Like if you're, looking for a karaoke machine. I don't even remember the price. I didn't even get that far. As soon as I saw like it's a karaoke machine, I was like, no, can't do that. So karaoke machine with the speakers and the microphones, and I'm sure everything you need to have like karaoke at home. But yeah, I am not doing a review video on a karaoke machine. I mean, I could try, right? Sing a little Bon Jovi. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Or I could have Metal Dude do the singing. That would be even better, right? But anyway, no, I won't be doing that. I won't be doing that. So as I said, guys, I have a new video coming out tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., the usual time, featuring, for those of you that got here late, tomorrow's video features both Metal Dude and Rix in this room at the same time together. Not doing karaoke, Retro Puffer, not doing karaoke, but doing the guitar review tomorrow. Yeah. Rix and Metal Dude. What? Man, I wish I could tell you guys what happened. But you're just going to have to tune in tomorrow to find out. Some hijinks for sure. No doubt about it. Yep. Living with no hair, just like Fretboard Diaries said. Yeah. I could have my kids do it, but you know, it's not even that. It's so much that like I don't want to do a video about a karaoke machine first of all, and it just wouldn't get any views, right? It would hardly get any views. So it would be detrimental to my channel, in other words, you know. It's not good to put out videos that don't get views because it's not my usual content. And then it's just not good for the health of my channel. You know, like last week I did like a 90-second spot for a chair. If you guys watched the video that I did with Martin, my buddy Martin, he came over and bought the abstract monsoon. And in the middle of the video, I did the little sponsored segment, 90 seconds on the office chair. You know, that's different. It's the whole video still was about Martin and him getting the monsoon guitar. And then you just kind of insert that little sponsored spot. That's fine. But to do a whole karaoke video, I'm just not interested. Is my daughter going to play Metal Dude? You know, she could play like a young Metal Dude, right? I've thought about doing something like that, like sort of like a flashback to when Metal Dude was a kid, and then it's my daughter with the wig and the bandana. That would be funny. I just need to come up with like a good story point for that. Six-string Stinger, better than wiring a coil split. You know what, Dave? This is a little inside information because it was between me and Dave. I might end up doing that video in October, Dave. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I actually might end up doing it because cha-ching, they're ready to pay up. So there you go. And I had to buy a new refrigerator last week. If you guys tuned in last week, you know I had to buy a new refrigerator. And so, you know, a little cha-ching would be nice right about now. So, Jamie, you have that chair in light gray. Which chair? The one that I did the video on last week? Did you buy that chair, or are you talking about this chair? Because this is not the chair from the video. The chair from the video, I took it to work. It's at my job, my day job. Because at my day job, at my work, I had a really old, little crappy chair that was probably older than me that was not very comfortable. And so I took that brand new nice chair from the video last week, squeezed it into the back seat of my car because it was huge. And now it's at work. And now I have a nice, really good, comfortable chair at work. Fridges ain't cheap. You got that right. You got that right. What brand of refrigerator did I buy? LG. I got an LG. You know why I got an LG? Because I went on Google and I said, what are the, I think I searched most reliable refrigerator brands, and LG was number 2 in the list that Google showed me. So, yep. They let you off the hook, huh, Dave? I guess after I told them, yeah, reluctantly, yeah, I'll do that video. You know what, Dimebag? Even I still look down at the fretboard at what I'm doing. Not all the time, but sometimes. So don't feel bad for doing that. Now, the video tomorrow, which features Rix and Metal Dude Tomorrow's video, guys. Want to take a guess? Want to take a guess what tomorrow's video is? What's up, dudes? It's me in my Fesley hat. Yeah. So tomorrow's video, my glasses are in the way. There we go, that's better. Tomorrow's video, guys, it's a Fesley guitar! But I am not wearing the hat in the video. So, Fesley. And it is a Fesley guitar that I've never reviewed before. Because I think it's a new one. Yeah. Yep. Tooth! What's up, Tooth? The Toothmeister. Oh, Jamie, you've had it for a couple of years now. Now, Jamie, you're talking about this chair? This one? The one that says Emerge? Because I never got like a confirmation like this one or the... Probably not the one from the video last week, right? Probably this one. I think I got this one at Staples. This is a really comfy chair. You know why I like this chair a lot? When I was looking for a new chair for this spot right here in front of my computer where I do my recording and play guitar, it had to have this. Had to have the arms that go up and down. Because like this, yeah, that's great. But when I want to play the guitar, the arms have to go up. Yep. You have the one I reviewed, Jamie, for a couple of years? Really? Interesting. Very interesting. The Flexi Spot chair, right? All right. Well, cool. Very cool. Yes, this is a Staples chair. Yeah. Got this at Staples, and it's great. One of my coworkers has this exact chair. That's how I was able to sit in it at work. She's got this chair, and I was thinking about I needed to get a new chair, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. She's like, hey, well, check out my chair. And I went, sat in it, and I was like, feels pretty darn good. And then that's why I bought this chair. Yeah, Jamie. Yeah, the chair you're talking about, the one from the video last week, those arms do not go up. That's the one thing I don't like about that chair. That's why I would not be able to use it right here, because the arms go up and down and they go like this a little bit, but you can't completely move the arms out of the way. But at work, it's fine because I'm not playing guitar at work. I'm just doing work. Yes, it has the footrest thingy. Isn't that cool? So, all right, guys, guess what's coming up next week on Monday? I have it right here. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. MTV, music television. Sorry, guys, I got to get close in here so I can pull this one off the wall. Check it out, guys. What's this? What guitar is this, you ask? Anybody want to guess what it is before I show you the headstock? Obviously, it's a gold Telly. If RJ's Cave is watching, he knows what it is. Right, RJ? You there? What is it, guys? What is it? Roasted maple neck on this one. It's like an upgrade from the previous version. What is it? What is it? Look at that color. I really like the color on this one. And while I don't always like a roasted maple neck, I think it goes good with the gold color and the white pickguard on this one. The Tooth. You got it, dude. You got it. It is the new Telly style guitar from Tease. Kind of hard to see that. They changed the logo, so it's just a big T. It doesn't actually say Tease. It just says T. And what does it say? Then it's got like the model number, S. I think it says Tease on the neck plate. Yep, see? Tease guitars. And then on the headstock, it says SBH-E series. Really nice neck, really nice fretwork. It's pretty exceptional, guys, and especially because the owner of the company, Torsten, he's in New York. He did the pro setup on this, which anybody that's buying these, you can pay $50 for the pro setup, and he checks all the frets, and he will level frets if they need it. So the frets are perfect. The action is super low. He put the 9-gauge strings on there that I like. He put the barrel style string trees, which are really cool. And then he put the shorter screws in the saddles so that because it's got low action, and that way none of the screws are sticking out and poking you in the hand. Got the Hot Rails humbucker here. You can split it with the switch. So it's really nice. Very cool. And on the logo, it's not a Strat-shaped headstock, guys. It's not Strat-shaped. I mean, it's kind of Strat-shaped, but obviously it's not Fender-shaped because they would get in trouble for that, but it's similar to that. Yeah, I thought the little T there, I thought it was going to be like that, like metal, like a sticker, but it's metal. I thought I would be able to feel it raised up, but no, you don't feel it at all. It's completely smooth, like under the clear coat. So I think it's just paint. Oh, and it has locking tuners. Yeah, check that out, locking tuners. I don't know if that's standard or if that's an upgrade. I guess I better look that up before I record the video on Sunday. They're not roller string trees, Dimebag, but they're round like a barrel, round like a barrel, but they're like this. And then they got like the little slots. So they look cool, and I think they work well. Better than those cheapy butterfly ones that always come on the really cheap guitars. Yep. So you guys will hear me jamming on this on Monday, and then I'm sure I will definitely play it in the live stream next Wednesday, next week. Tooth says it's standard. Okay, cool. Chrome water slide. I think you meant water slide decal, Jamie. She did. She corrected herself. It might be. I can't tell by looking at it. Yeah, it looks like it's got a little bit of depth to it, like it's a little bit raised up. But with the clear coat, you don't feel the edges at all. It's just like completely smooth. Stainless steel frets, yeah, of course, stainless steel frets. I think that's a bone nut. I'll look up all the specs again before I record the video on Sunday. I had Torsten send me send me the list, send me all the specs so I don't miss anything. I want to make sure I get everything right. So, when I'm doing the video on Sunday, I'm sitting back there where I normally am for my videos, and then I have that like up on my computer, like my cheat sheet. And then I'm looking at the cheat sheet, and then I'll say, okay, yeah, it's got this, and then I look at it again, it's got that, and then that's why my videos are always edited, right? Like zoom in, zoom out. I got to look at my cheat sheet, or I have to think about what I'm going to say. Yes, this is going to cost more than the Popcaster, for sure. I think it's $297, something like that. $290, if I recall. I think $297. But it is a much better guitar than the Popcaster. Remember when I did the Popcaster, I said that was the best Telly style 150 and under. I was very clear about that. The best 150 and under. But you want to go over $200, but still under $300, and this for me is the best Telly style for sure. Is it a basic square body? You mean like, is it a slab? It is on the front. Okay, you can see here, there's no arm contour. But on the back, you got a big old belly cut on the back, see? Right there. So that does make it more comfortable to sit and play. But no arm contour for the forearm. I think it's normal thickness. It's normal thickness. If you look at, you look at this part back here, it's pretty much normal. It's not thin. So yeah, you can find cheaper guitars than this. But I mean, it's depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking to save a little money, or are you looking to get like, what's the best budget Telly I can get? Firefly stuff is also very good, but I haven't played any of the Firefly Telly styles. I've, you can see two Fireflies back there, the Bones guitar and the Tiger guitar back there. And those are great. Those are, great fretwork, all that, stainless steel frets and all that. So I would imagine that their Telly styles are also very good. Well, having a hard time seeing the value. Better pickup. Better fretwork. I mean, you could level the frets on the Popcaster if you wanted to go through that. Level them, crown them off, polish them, do all that. And then if you wanted a Hot Rails, you could change that pickup in the Popcaster, and then maybe it would be more on par. But as is, this is definitely the better guitar. Marlon, I haven't checked the output with my multimeter yet on this one, but I will talk about it in the video on Monday. Definitely. Is that a real Hot Rails pickup? Meaning what? Like a brand name? Well, of course not. Of course it's not like a brand name pickup. If it was, this guitar would be significantly more than $297. But if you've been watching my videos for long enough, you would know that I don't believe in the need to buy brand name pickups. Not at all. I'm going to put it back, guys, because I don't want to hold it anymore. There it is, back on the rack. Now, truth be told, guys, if I'm looking for my favorite Telly style guitar to play, it's probably going to be this one, the Poopocaster, the Crapocaster. Remember this one? The $17 body that I got from Temu. This one has a much thinner neck. I mean, it's not a better guitar than the Tease. It's not. It's just that this is more of a shred Telly than that one. The fretwork is definitely better on the Tease because I didn't level these frets, but this still has pretty low action. But it's got a really thin neck. And then I've got the full-size humbucker and the Hot Rails humbucker in the neck position both. And because I don't need those stinking tone knob, there's no tone knob. That's the volume right there. That's it. 3-way, 1 volume. That's it. The $17 body Poopocaster. So, but there's only one thing on this guitar that I don't like. And that is that the body is completely straight. It's a slab, what they call a slab, I think. So there's no tummy contour and there's no forearm contour. So it's a little bit more uncomfortable to play. I really wish it had both of those. And I could have tried to do that when before I stained it. I could have tried to sand it, but I was just afraid to do that because I thought I'd like totally mess it up. But yeah, sometimes cheaper is better. Sometimes. Well, Still in tune, I think, even though I haven't played it recently. And this one's super light. Weighs almost nothing. All right, guys. Buy a sander and let's do it. I have a sander. It's not about, I have like a handheld, sander thingy. I'm just afraid I'd not get the shape exactly right. All right, Dave. See you later, dude. He's heading over to Taco Bell to pick up Metal Dude. Bring him back. You letting him sleep on your couch or what? You better lock up all your guitars. Put my arms back down for comfort. So, guys, guess what I've been watching on Netflix this week? So, I'm in the process of watching 2 different shows. I finally got back to the 2nd season of Wednesday, the Addams Family show Wednesday, starring Jenna Ortega. The first episode, when it first came out, I tried watching the first episode of the 2nd season, and I was almost falling asleep in the first episode. So I just put it on the back burner. But this week, I finally started watching it again, and I'm almost done with the 2nd season. So finally, it got really exciting. So if you liked the first season, I recommend watching the 2nd season. Stick with it through the first couple of episodes. It gets better, trust me. Also, I have watched, what's that show called? Dead Girls? I think it's called Dead Girls. And it's takes place in Mexico. It's set a little bit in the past, not in current times. What's it about? These ladies run a brothel, and well, I'm not going to tell you any more about it. But anyway, that's what I'm watching. Not safe for work, that's for sure. And don't watch that around kids. Absolutely, that's for sure. So that's called Dead Girls. It's a good show, though. It's a good show. I'll probably finish that on the weekend. Other than that, that's all I'm watching currently. Okay, guys. I'm running out of topics here. What do you want me to talk about? Anybody got any questions? Johnny, thank you for digging my riffs. I appreciate that. Oh, Jamie wants to be a living dead girl for Halloween. Speaking of living dead, that reminds me, in this 2nd season of Wednesday, there's a zombie character. There's a zombie. Yeah. Like somebody was dead, and one of the characters sort of accidentally, but also on purpose, brings him back to life. And he literally crawls out of the ground, a hand coming up out of the dirt, crawls out, and he's a zombie. But he has been changing throughout the show, changing little by little and becoming more and more like human again. Let's see here. Best meeting of a band. I'm not sure what that means, Johnny. The guitar next to sign on wall. Are you asking what it is, Big G? What type of green screen did I use? It's just a cloth green screen. I have like 2 stands, and then the bar on the top, and then you just put the bar through the holes on the green cloth. It's just like a thick cloth material, cotton, polyester, I don't know, and it just hangs. That's it. Buddy's doing fine, by the way. Sorry, Retro Puffer Buddy is all good. How much is that doggy in the window? I don't know. Your Leo James LP had a crack at the body joint. That's a bummer. I do not like shipping Les Paul style guitars because of the fact that, you know, the way the neck fits into the body, it's that at the angle like that. So it just seems like such a potential in the box, right? Since it's not straight, it's like that. So much potential. If the wrong amount of pressure goes in the middle of the box, it's going to push down on that joint and go. And the last time I mailed one to somebody, when the guy got it, it was completely smashed and the neck completely broken off from the body. And I was like, that's the last time I want to send a guitar with that kind of neck joint. Next to the bone guitar? What do you mean I haven't mentioned it? I did a video on it. This one? Of course I've mentioned it. This is my Ricotta Tiger vs. Dragon custom from IYV. That is the cover artwork from my album, Tiger vs. Dragon. And this guitar is 1000% awesome. One of my favorites, love it. Got the Geiger locking tuners on there that I put on there. Have I ever reviewed a solid body nylon string guitar? No, I have not. I have not. But in tomorrow's video, now remember I said it's a Festly, right? But tomorrow's video, it is a type of guitar, since you're asking me about something I've never done before. It is a type of guitar that I've only reviewed once before. So tomorrow will only be the second time that I've ever even played that kind of guitar that you'll see in the video tomorrow. Only the second time. Yeah. So something different than my usual stuff. What do I think about the new Jackson American Rhodes guitars? Well, I haven't played one, so I can tell you that. And actually, I think I've seen the ads, like, you know, and they send me emails. I'm on Jackson's email list. But I haven't taken the time to like really sit there and look at them. I just kind of, you know, okay, whatever. Honestly, I haven't really looked at it. I can't even remember what they look like. You know, you say dragon burns tiger, but this tiger is really tough. Let me just tell you that. I mean, he looks like he's going to be just slayed by the dragon, but maybe not. Maybe not. All right, I'm going to hang it back on the wall. Right? And this one, guys, see, this is also the Ricotta, the custom Ricotta. So this one, very plain looking, but this one has the true dinky shape. This one has a little bit different shape. It's slightly different. Barely, but slightly different. This one's 24 frets and this one's 22 frets. Other than that, they're pretty similar. And I will have another custom Ricotta guitar video, guys, in November. And at that time, in November, guys, with the custom Ricotta, I will be selling one of them. I had them make me 2 identical guitars for this new Ricotta. 2 identical. So I will keep one and I will sell one to one of you lucky people. But that won't be till November because I got stuff to do on it, and I got to get the song ready. And well, I don't even know if I'm going to do a song for that video. But anyway, that'll be in November because I have another custom IYV guitar to do in October. So I'm going to do that one first, and then the Ricotta one will come in November. Nope, that was not a Detroit Tiger. Sorry. Do I remember when Pyromania was new? I absolutely do. Of course I do. I think I was in the 6th grade. That's where I was. Was I in 7th grade yet? I think I was in 6th grade when that came out. I think. Or was I? I don't remember. Either 6th grade or 7th grade. Yep. Of course I remember that. I've got, look, that's my original Pyromania album right there. That's the one I bought when the album first came out. And it has, you can't see it, but it's autographed by Phil Collin. Right in the middle. Hey, Tyler. What's up? You're coming in right at the end, dude. What's up? What's up? Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up then, because it seems like we're kind of out of steam here. So I'm going to... Your car stereo ate 2 Pyromania cassettes. Dang. Your car really liked that cassette. Anyway, guys, video tomorrow. Festly. New Festly video tomorrow morning featuring Ricks and Metal Dude. Don't miss it. And then on Monday, the Tease Telly, the gold Tease Telly video. That will be on Monday. Members only live stream on Sunday, 4 o'clock. I am in California, Johnny. Southern California. That's where I'm at. Alrighty, guys. So thanks so much for being here, and I will see you next time. I'm going to do my countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. See you later, guys.